Out with us. We're soon to be joined by the TV broadcast. We are waiting. It's a very exciting time of year, guys, and we are excited to be here. Again, it's a very exciting time of year as you look at the fans that are piling in, and the opening night, you get the two biggest schools facing off, Madison Southern, Madison Central. Central will be the home team, Southern will be the road team, and Samantha, everybody looks forward to this time of year.
It really is a big time. There are a lot of people entering the Coliseum right now. I think it's even more special because the boys' game, these two teams haven't played each other this season. So a lot of people are looking forward to that game.
Tell the folks about the coverage they're going to have tonight on Twitter, Facebook. It's going to be everywhere.
Yeah, so watch on WBON Sports on our Twitter page, on our Instagram page, on our Facebook page. You're going to get to see the bands, the cheerleaders. I mean, you name it. We're going to get the fans. I'm going to be all over this arena. Smile because we're going to get your video.
All right, Tom, it is now time as Samantha is going to head over across the way and get our PA announcers ready for the starting lineups. It is now time for our keys to the game, which are brought to you by Jack Burford Chevrolet. At Jack Burford Chevrolet, it's a great time for a new Chevrolet. Get over to jackburford.com to check out the entire inventory. What are the keys for tonight's game?
Well, Michael, appreciate it. Excited to be with you tonight, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of the same atmosphere as the All-A Classic when the girls played. But tonight, for Southern, here are their keys to win the game tonight. They've got to take it inside. They've got to take it inside, and they got to take it in early and often. They need to draw fouls and rebound, and if they do those four things, they should be in great shape. For Central, it comes right down to one thing. They've got to make their shots. And to do that, you got to take high percentage shots. Don't be chunking it up from the cheap seats, hoping to, if you're down 2 or 3 points. Take a good high percentage shot each trip down. You got to play killer D against this Southern team, and you got to shut down Corneliuson. Yeah. She is the cog to the wheel here. If you can shut her down, you got a really good chance to win this game.
Well, Samantha Corneliuson in the first matchup, Tom, got in foul trouble, and that almost propelled Madison Central to a win in the first matchup between these two teams. We are live here on WBONTV.com, and you can watch every single game of the 44th District Tournament at Gillum's Sports Lounge in the Richmond Mall. You can get over to Gillum's right now, order you a pizza, and watch all of our great coverage of this week's 44th District Tournament. Live at EKU. Tom's got the eagle on him. Tom, be careful, man.
I got the eagle.
Look at that. Look at the picture. Look at that. Tom got him a new buddy. We are live at EKU, folks. You do not want to miss tonight's games. Central Southern girls, followed by the boys game. And then tomorrow it's Berea Model. Then Friday the district championship games. We got coverage of the 56th district tournament as well. Over on WIRV tonight around 7:45. It'll be Estill County and Powell County. And both those teams played twice this year with the combined difference being 10 points in those two games. So another close one over there. As Gage Hill, the wandering cameraman tonight, we have got exclusive coverage, live exclusive coverage right here on WBON TV, on 106.7 The Pinnacle, and also on 92.5 WEKY. Here on the EKU pregame show, we will take a 3-minute commercial break and come back here to EKU. The campus beautiful awaits you in choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu. Back in 3 minutes on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat-screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
We are back on the EKU pregame show, getting you set for girls high school basketball action in the first round of the 44th District Tournament between the Lady Eagles of Madison Southern and the Lady Indians of Madison Central. We will take a look at the two head coaches. You can see Allie Turley over there. He's ready for his first 44th District Tournament basketball game as the head coach. Brad Lovely, the Madison Central coach, he is ready as well. He's been an assistant in this atmosphere before, but never the head coach, and he is ready as well. So you see the two coaches. They are excited. We are excited as well. And we'll turn it over to Ray White, the PA announcer for tonight's game.
District Tournament High School basketball action. Tonight's first game features the Lady Eagles of Madison Southern High School and the Lady Indians of Madison Central High School. In a moment, we'll meet our starting lineups. We ask now that you please all rise and join us as we honor America, its freedom, and those who protect it with the presentation of colors and our national anthem. Presenting the colors will be the Madison Central Army Junior ROTC Honor Unit with Distinction Armed Services Color Guard. Commanding the color guard is Cadet Captain Emily Rubin. Carrying the national flag is Cadet Captain Resume Ragigdin. Guarding the national flag is Cadet Staff Sergeant Thomas Burskick. Carrying the state flag is Cadet Sergeant Matthew Crum. Carrying the Army flag is Cadet Sergeant First Class Parker Hoare. Carrying the Marine flag is Cadet Sergeant Levi Darmanger. Carrying the Air Force flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Lizette Martinez. Carrying the Navy flag is Cadet Private First Class Sarah Congleton. Carrying the Coast Guard flag is Cadet Sergeant First Class Cynthia Cook. Carrying the Junior ROTC flag is Cadet Sergeant Madison Payne. Guarding the Junior ROTC flag is Cadet Sergeant Trinity Tribble. And singing our national anthem tonight are Madison Central choir students Junior Hayla Ty and Senior Sophie Speller. Here now, our national anthem.
And bright stars.
Tom, that was impressive.
Absolutely. Love it. Great talent. And to come out and be able to sing it for the district tournament, they were pumped. You could tell.
Oh, yeah. They were. They did a great job. To the choir members from Madison Central, again, Ray White, the PA announcer tonight. He will have the starting lineups for you in just a moment from here at EKU on the EKU pregame show. Tip-off is just a few moments away, folks. Do not go anywhere.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that was.
Tom, it's an exciting time of year. Keep it right here, Jaden. We are live on 106.7 The Pinnacle, and here is Ray White once again with the starting lineup.
Thank you. And now, let's meet our starting lineups. First, for the Lady Eagles of Madison Southern High School, with a record of 16 wins and 14 losses. At guard, a junior, number 22, Samantha Cornelison. At forward, a sophomore, number 23, Macy Daniels. At guard, a sophomore, number 24, Morgan Flannery. At forward, a senior, number 31, Allie Richardson. And at forward, a senior, number 52, Skylar Sparks. The Lady Eagles are coached by Allie Turley. And now the Lady Indians of Madison Central High School with a record of 11 wins and 17 losses. At guard, a junior, number 3, Brianna Beerbaum. At guard, a senior, number 5, Talea Todd. At guard, a junior, number 22, Gretchen Hammett. At guard, a freshman, number 23, Eve Carter. And at center, a senior, number 25, Jakari McKeithen. The Lady Indians are coached by Brad Lovely. Your officials for tonight's game are Chris Van Hoos, Shanta Bowman, and Terry Pastero.
There we go, Tom. We are ready to rock, my man. High school basketball tournament time.
Let's
live
do this.
Here at EKU, folks, we are on the Pinnacle. We are on WEKY and WBONTV.com. Coach Turley in his first 44th District tournament as a head coach. Coach Lovely in his first 44th District tournament as a head coach. And these two teams last year played in the district championship game.
Yeah.
Madison Southern was the victor in that one.
Yeah, 53-39, and then unfortunately both went on to the regional and got beat in their first game.
Here we go, the tip-off. It's go time. Carter will have it for Madison Central, and we are underway. Going right to left on your radio dial is Carter for Madison Central. Here's Todd driving in, and that's an easy 2 to begin the game for Todd and Madison Central as they lead 2-0.
Yeah, the help side defense of Southern that time just kind of stood there and watched her go through, and boy, that was about as high percentage as you can get.
Cornelison with it up top. She'll dribble left. Kicking it out to Daniel. She'll try a 3 in the right corner. It's good. Woo! And it's 3-2 Madison Southern, and both teams starting off hot. As we get one basket each way, here comes Beerbaum up the floor. Guarded by Daniel. She can light it up when she gets hot. Looking inside to McKeithen. A lot of size on the floor to begin the game for Madison Southern. Carter over to Todd. Todd looking around. The two seniors, Todd and McKeithen, trying to lead the way for Madison Central back to a district title. Todd dribbles right. Picks it up top to Hammett. Hammett over to Beerbaum. She'll dribble in on the baseline. Floater on the way up. Comes off. Ball tipped around. It's loose on the floor. No jump ball yet. McKeithen comes to get it, and she is going to be tied up. Possession arrow to Madison Southern.
Delayed reaction here by the official, but
thought he was going to call a foul. I think he wanted to, but he just didn't know who to call it on.
Yeah,
so
well,
instead he goes jump ball.
It was tied up first, but then there was contact after, so I think that's a good no call that time.
Flannery dribbles right, kicks it out to Cornelison. She got hot last year in the district championship game. That one's off. And Tom, you worry about those early game jitters for everybody in a game like this. That one might have been too much hype for Samantha Cornelison as she overshot the basket.
Yeah, she's pumped. You can tell she's ready to go, averaging 17-7 a game. She'd like to score early and often here.
Carter, bounce pass over to Todd. Todd, the only 2 points for Central thus far. 6:13 to play in the first quarter. Todd hands it off to McKeithen. Jakari looking around, driving on Allie. Richardson kicks it out to Beerbaum. Left corner three, good.
Wow.
5-3 Madison Central. Beerbaum knocks down the triple from the left corner, and the Indians have the 2-point lead.
Close to a 4-point play there.
Yeah.
Officials saw the contact after the shot was taken, but decided not to make the call.
Cornelison looking inside to Richardson. Allie spins around off the glass, too hard. Ball tipped around. Daniels has got it, stolen away by Carter, and Central goes the other way with it. Carter in a hurry as Coach Lovely says go. Carter all the way up and puts it in.
Coast to coast, Eve Carter.
7-3 Madison Central.
Eve a 4.1 average, and she's well on her way to that here in the first quarter.
Cornelison inside. Richardson spins away out to Daniel. Sparks. Left wing three. Deep three from the college line. She misses. It's off, and Madison Central will get the ball back.
I think sometimes, especially high school players coming into a not so familiar gym, you get a little confused about those arcs out there. And
there's three different three-point lines here in this game tonight.
So she's behind the last one. Let's make sure I'm okay on this.
Here's Beerbaum, and a 10-second violation as Coach Lovely talks to his team and tries to aid them against the press. Tom, if I'm not mistaken, the first three-point line is the high school three-point line. The second one is the women's college three-point line.
Yes.
And the bigger one is the men's college three-point line. Here's Daniels. So go over to Cornelison. Cornelison will pump fake. Drives inside. Kicks it out to Daniels. Three-pointer on the way. Good.
Whoa.
Daniels has knocked down 2 from deep. She's got all 6 for Madison Southern. And it's a 1-point Lady Indians lead. McKeithen to Todd. To Leah drives in. Off the glass. Too hard. McKeithen the rebound. She puts it in. 9-6. Both teams playing very well in the early going.
Great offensive glass that time by McKeithen, and an easy 2.
Halfway through the first quarter. Here's a handoff to Flannery. Flannery kicks it out to Daniels. Macy thought about another three-pointer. It's Sparks. Skyler out to Daniels. Daniels driving down the baseline. Gets inside, lost the handle, but Richardson is there to pick it up, and she draws the foul. Allie will shoot 2 at the line.
Daniels only shooting 28% from three-point range this season, but, man, she's lit it up early in this one to keep the Eagles in this thing.
Yeah, Daniels and Beerbaum, if they shoot well, their teams are so much better. Has been the case tonight. Beerbaum has hit 1 three-pointer. Daniels has hit 2. As Estep checks in for the first time for Madison Southern. And Richardson knocks down both free throws. It's 9-8. Madison Central holding on to a 1-point lead. 4:05 to play in the first quarter. McKeithen lost the handle, and they're going to say it'll remain with Madison Central. 3 points for Beerbaum, 2 for Todd, 2 for Carter, 2 for McKeithen. Madison Central, a very balanced attack here in the first 4 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, it's a team game tonight.
They come into Carter, the youngster in the backcourt. So dribble across the timeline. Dribbles right side over to Todd. Now McKeithen on the left wing. Nice feed, and Todd cuts inside for an easy 2. What a pass from Jakari McKeithen as one senior finds the other. And it's a 3-point Madison Central lead, 11-8. 3:41 to play in the first quarter.
McKeithen, big assist that time for the Indians.
Estep with it for Southern. So go to Richardson. Allie back on her way down. Kicks it out to Flannery. She traveled with it. Before Allie Richardson could let go of the pass, she was called for the travel.
We talked about that earlier this season. That's that little step, in anticipation of throwing the ball, but you got to throw it before you take that step.
Speaking of throwing it, Hammett throws it in the direction of Gage Hill, who's our cameraman tonight. And it's turned over back to Madison Southern. It'll be Flannery to bring it up in there with Daniels, Richardson, Cornelison, and Estep. They go left wing to Cornelison. Samantha Cornelison yet to get going. Let's see if this is her time. On the way up, got it blocked by McKeithen. Good defense by Jakari. Now Carter behind the back dribble. Eve Carter all the way, spins away, and she traveled with it.
Well, she got herself in trouble, Michael. She got in the tall timber down there, really had nowhere to go. Just tried to throw up a prayer, but it was unanswered, and it'll be Southern basketball.
That is the third turnover of the game for Madison Central. Southern down by 3. 2:53 to play in the first. Cornelison. Carter right there with her. Looking inside to Allie. Now Cornelison makes a move. Crosses over. Going baseline. Kicks it out to Daniels. Daniels back to Cornelison. 3 on the way. Way off. And it's going to be off of Southern. Back to Madison Central. And Cornelison in the first matchup couldn't get going because of foul trouble. Here early on, maybe starting to press a tad bit as she has shot 2 3-pointers. Both of them have been too hard. Here's Todd as they beat the pressure defense from Madison Southern. 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Beerbaum's got it up top. Right side over to Todd. Todd looking inside. They go to McKeithen. Jakari back out to Todd. Looking back inside to McKeithen on the repost. Now Todd fires up a shot that comes off. They're letting them play here, Tom.
Yeah, they are. There was contact, but they're consistent on both ends right now, so let's just play the game.
Cornelison backing out to Richardson. Allie makes her move out to Daniels. She's hit 2 threes. This one's short. McKeithen goes up high for the rebound. Lost the handle. Ball's loose. And we got a jump ball. Second tie-up of the game already. Possession arrow this time to Madison Central.
Good hustle. I really like to see good hustle early on in a game like this. You know, there's nerves. You got butterflies. This is for all the marbles now. You lose, you're done. So you got to win every game you play here in the tournament, and just love seeing the girls hustle out there.
Hammett on the right baseline. Has it thrown away by Eastep. Pass over to Flannery. Flannery down the floor to Cornelison. Cornelison charges her way in and is called for the charge. Nothing going right for the top scorer from Madison Southern as she's called for the personal on the charge. And checking in for Madison Central for the first time is Raylan Miller, as Hammett will have a seat. And Beerbaum will take a breather as Strader checks in. 11-8 Madison Central, 1:38 to play in the first quarter. Here's Carter with it for Madison Central. Back over to Strader. Back to Carter as they try to beat the pressure. Throw it up to McKeithen. And Jakari will give it back to her point guard as they go against the defense, the man-to-man defense of Madison Southern. Todd drives baseline and draws the foul.
Well, she was too deep on the baseline, but did the smart thing and went ahead and put it up and drew the contact, so had no chance of making a shot there, but now she can go to the free throw line, try to put 2 in from the charity stripe.
Todd, first free throw on the way, knocks it down. 1:25 to play in the first quarter. It is a 4-point lead for Madison Central as the senior Talia Todd digs in for her second attempt. This one too hard. Ball tipped around, and Southern will control it. Flannery down the left sideline. Calls out the play. Right side, it's Daniels. Daniels drives in, looking back door to Cornelison. Overthrew her. Out of bounds. Turned over. Back to Madison Central.
If you're a head coach, you can't be, you can't look down on that. Coach Turley's got to say, that's the right thing to do. Just overthrew it a little bit. Keep coming up and down the court. Keep playing it. Keep moving without the ball, and you're going to be open for some of those.
McKeithen picked up her dribble. In trouble. She goes inside to Miller. Miller, tough shot. Forced it up, and it'll be turned over back to Madison Southern. 12-8 with 56.1 to play in the first quarter here at EKU. The first round of the 44th District Tournament. Here's Eastep. Over to Cornelison. Samantha drives in. Pass stolen away. Wow. Cornelison struggling early here in the first quarter. Can't get anything going. Carter will go all the way and lay it in.
Wow.
Eve Carter, that's the second time that she has gotten a loose ball or a rebound and went coast to coast with it. That one puts Madison Central ahead by 6 with 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Richardson drives in, out to Cornelison. Three-pointer on the way, coming off. Richardson got the rebound, and Allie triple-teamed, shot it up, comes off, and it's going to be over the backboard, back to Madison Central. The defense for Madison Central is keeping them in the lead. It's 14-8, and Samantha Cornelison will have a seat as Coach Turley tries to calm down his top scorer. Killer D, Tom. You talked about it as one of the keys to the game.
Well, it is. You have got to play very good defense against the Eagles if you want to stop them offensively.
2 seconds. Carter, will she get a shot off? She will. It's coming off. And the first quarter comes to an end. A very well-executed first quarter for Madison Central. They lead 14-8 over the Madison Southern Eagles after one. We'll come back in 1 minute on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
When you're in Estill County and get the hungries, be sure to eat at Estill's Finest. In the mood for the best barbecue, pulled pork, brisket, steaks, ribs, or burgers? Follow the smoke to the House of Q. And for the best pizza, pasta, or salad, head on down to the Steam Engine Pizza Pub. No matter what you're craving, remember Estill's Finest, Steam Engine Pizza Pub on Main Street, or for mouth-watering barbecue, it's House of Q on River Drive in Irvine.
Healthy smiles are confident smiles. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is offering a new patient special. X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride for only $99. They also have a $10 unit Botox special. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers their patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Is everybody buckled in?
KU has a 6-point lead for Madison Central. Here's Sparks with it. Hands it off to Cornelison, who's back in the game. Samantha looking inside to Daniels. Drives inside, kicks it out, and we're going to have a reach-in foul called against Madison Central. Tom, a very clean first quarter. Madison Central playing very well defensively. And Samantha Cornelison, the top scorer for Southern. A couple of turnovers, started to really press there as she tried to get going there in the first quarter. Daniels, backdoor cut, late whistle, and a foul called on Todd will send Daniels to the free throw line. She's got 6 of the 8 for the Lady Eagles. Daniels will shoot the 2. 7:38 to play. First one up and good.
Great start. She's already passed her average for the season of 6.2 points per game. So she's going to be a big cog in this wheel tonight for the Eagles.
Both free throws good for Daniels. She has got 8 of the 10 for Madison Southern. It was 7:34 to play in the first half. It's a 4-point Madison Central lead. Carter turns it over. The press got to him that time. Flannery on the attack. Kicks it out to Daniels. Down inside, and a pass stolen away by McKeithen. They tried to hit E-step. It was wide open, but wasn't ready for the pass, and Jakari McKeithen gets the steal. Back-to-back turnovers each way, and here comes Madison Central with a 4-point lead.
A little firm on the pass, too.
Carter got away with a double dribble there right in front of the official.
Yeah, everybody, you heard the moans and groans from the crowd there.
Todd inside to McKeithen. Jakari backs away from the defense. Tough shot, fade away, won't go. Miller the rebound, saved to McKeithen. Now it's Todd. Todd will back it up for Madison Central. They lead 14-10. Todd kicks it out to Strader. 3-pointer way off, and Miller another offensive rebound. Carter comes to her. Back to Miller. 18-footer on the way. Too hard. McKeithen the rebound. She puts it up and draws the foul.
Wow. Non-stop action, that's for sure.
4 chances for Madison Central on that possession. 2 offensive rebounds by Miller and an offensive rebound by McKeithen as she draws the personal. Jakari McKeithen will shoot the 2 free throws. First shot is up, and it rattles home. McKeithen, a very good free throw shooter for a post player. 6:31 to play in the first half. 14-10, Madison Central. Jakari puts it up and in. 5-point lead. Flannery in there with Daniels, Richardson, Sparks, and Cornelison as Southern tries to get it going on this end. Daniels, good defense by Strader, right there with her. Sparks will pump fake, drives in, kicks it back to Richardson. Alley gets inside the paint, and a reach-in foul called against Madison Central again. Southern has got to get Cornelison going. She is the, as you said, the cog of the wheel. And to this point, Samantha is 0 of 4 from the field, has 2 turnovers and a foul. Sparks swim bound, pass deflected, and they're going to call a whistle. And I think it's a warning as they touch the inbounds pass before the inbounder could do it.
Right, before the ball came in, right.
Coach Lovely getting the explanation from the referee. You get a warning first, and Sparks took off. Now she's back. As she comes inbound to Richardson. Alley drives in, lost the handle, taken away by Todd.
Partially blocked by McKeithen on that pass.
Now Todd the other way. 6-point Madison Central lead, 6:04 to play. Todd drives in, and an offensive foul on the moving screen by McKeithen. Tell you what, for Madison Southern, you don't want Cornelison to get in foul trouble. The same could be said for the Lady Indians with McKeithen.
Well, McKeithen averaging 12.9 points a game, 11.3 rebounds a game. Yeah, she's a big part of this.
She's almost a guarantee to get a double-double. Here's Sparks to Richardson up top. Alley bounce pass down to Daniels, and Daniels fouled from behind. Not much there, Tom. They've been letting them play. For them to call that foul was a little bit surprising, as Hammett and Carter will check in. Strader and Miller out for Madison Central. It's the second foul against McKeithen. Again, she cannot get in foul trouble for Madison Central if they want to win this game.
I'm learning the scoreboard up here on the personal fouls.
5:25 to play in the first half. Sparks over to Cornelison. Samantha backing it around. Drives inside, now backs it out. Over to the right wing to Sparks. Sparks, bounce pass up top to Flannery. Back to Sparks. She'll dribble in. Now back it out herself on the right wing. Sparks, Hammett all over. Down inside to Richardson. Richardson backing her way down. Strong move. McKeithen got the basketball. The Southern fans wanted a foul. They won't get it, and Carter the other way. Out to Todd. Talea Todd gets inside. Now crosses over up top as she sets the offense up for Madison Central. Todd over to Carter. Carter looking right as she's got it on the right wing. Now left wing to Todd. Todd thought about a three. Won't take it. Instead just dribbles it out near the midcourt stripe. 16-10, 4:54 to play. In the corner, it's Beerbaum. Screen from McKeithen. Beerbaum, three-pointer on the way. Good.
Boom.
Bree Beerbaum makes it 19-10 Madison Central.
Beerbaum 32% from three-point range on the season. Made that look easy.
Just dribbled herself up there, found her sweet spot, stolen away by Todd here on the other end. Talea slows it down, looking for help. Over to Carter. Carter drives in and draws the foul. Everything going right for Madison Central in the first half with 4:23 to play. They lead 19-10. They will inbound it right in front of our cameraman, Gage Hill. Carter on the baseline is the inbounder as we've got a 30-second timeout. Madison Southern. We will take it with them and come right back on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting back in 30 seconds and on WBONTV.com.
Is everybody buckled in? I want to make sure you're buckled in. You're more important. Oh, guys, you're important too. Remember, everyone's important, so buckle up to and from the ball game. Come on, let's go.
Madison Central 19, Madison Southern 10. Lady Indians to inbound under their own basket with a 9-point lead and 4:23 to play. Carter is the inbounder, comes into Miller. Miller out to Todd. They have taken McKeithen out of the game, Tom. Going to try to preserve those fouls. When you got a 9-point lead, you can do that.
Absolutely.
Todd, tough move, but great defense by Flannery, but she stepped on the baseline and gives it right back over to Madison Central. 19-10, a 9-point Lady Indians lead. Carter will once again inbound under her own basket. She comes into Miller, or tried to. Miller wasn't ready, and it ends up in the hands of Talia Todd up top. Halfway through the second quarter, Todd looking around. Her team with a 9-point lead. The senior guard goes over to Beerbaum. She'll dribble baseline, throws up the shot. They're going to say it's on the floor, but it should be free throws for Madison Central. And that is the 16th foul. So on the next foul for each team, they will shoot free throws.
Michael Corneliuson has 2 personals. Daniels now picked up her second personal.
Carter can't find anybody to come into. She goes deep to Todd near the midcourt line. Todd all the way and puts it in.
Whoa.
And it's a double-digit lead, 21-10, Madison Central. Talia Todd and Beerbaum taking over here in the first half. Richardson over to number 1. That's Wooten, who just checked in, and she traveled with it. And again, it has been a tough go about it here in the first half for Madison Southern. Nothing going right. And Coach Lovely wants to call the timeout now. 21-10, 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them and come right back on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, The Pinnacle, WEKY, and on WBONTV.com.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Siri.
Back here at EKU, the 44th District Tournament, the first round. And it is a 11-point Madison Central lead, and they've got the basketball. 3:26 to play. Here's Miller to Beerbaum. Bree backs it out. Now over to Carter. Carter behind the back dribble. 3:10 to play. Madison Southern finds themselves down by 11, and if you ask most people, they were the favorite coming into the tournament to win the championship. Still a long way to go, but Central an 11-point lead. Step back 3, Todd. Good! Talia Todd knocks down the step back 3. It is 24-10, and she's got 10 herself. 2:48 to play. Wooten over to E-step. They go inside. Tough move by Daniel. She can't finish. Ball deflected away, and now Hammett's got it for Madison Central as the Lady Indians bring it up the floor with a 14-point lead. Todd crosses over. Bounce pass to Miller. Miller blocked, and it's deflected. It will stay with Madison Central.
Yeah, really nice job defensively in there by Reese E-step, number 32. Went right straight up, got her hand on the ball, and just a good, clean block shot.
Carter is the inbounder. Eve, again, struggling to get it in. She comes to Todd. Todd has to go up and get it over the defense of Sonny Walters. 2:19 to play. Lady Indians taking their time, holding on to the lead. Todd drives in. Give her, that one's an easy layup to Todd. Didn't knock down. Would have given her 12 points. In the half already with 2:05 to play. Here comes Madison Southern. Let's see if they can get it going on this end. This is where they've been struggling. Turnovers and nothing falling. Nice screen as Walters gets it back on the right wing. Down inside, turns it over. Beerbaum on the attack. Bree backs it up, throws it up, and we've got a tie-up as possession arrow will give it to Madison Central. McKeithen will check back in. Out goes Miller with 1:47 to play in the second quarter. It's 24-10 Madison Central, Tom. Who would have thunk it?
I know. I'm as shocked as you are.
Carter into McKeithen. Jakari makes a strong move. Spins around, off the glass, comes off. E-step the rebound. Southern up the floor. Flannery will go over on the left wing to Cornelson. Samantha makes a move. Now dribbles it up, passes it up top to Richardson. Inside, they try to go to E-step, turned over again.
A lot of telegraphing going on. Madison Central, great job of stepping in the passing lanes. They see the eyes, and they know which way they're going to go with it. They just step in and intercept the ball.
Carter taking her time to Todd. Now back to McKeithen. Carter struggling with the defense of Cornelison. Now slows it down again. Right, left side, they go over to Todd. Under 1 minute to play in the first half. Samantha Burford will talk to Brad Lovely at the end of the first half. Get his thoughts as Todd turns it over on this end. And Raylan Miller will check back in for Madison Central. Again, trying to preserve those fouls of Ja'Cory McKeithen.
Got Lacey Parks checking in for Madison Southern as well, too.
Parks, former Madison Central Lady Indian, checks into the ball game. On the left wing, she's got it. Three-pointer on the way, in and out.
Yeah.
That was a good look. It just wouldn't go down.
Right.
Now Todd the other way. Talea in a hurry.
Wow.
Off the glass and draws the foul from Parks. Man, they are really intense, Tom. Both teams just, you could tell how much this game means.
Oh, yeah.
And the two seniors, specifically Todd, has played superb here in the first half. Talea at the free throw line, misses the first. One more free throw for Talea Todd. Second one on the way, it's good.
She's an even 500 on the day.
25-10.
2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Flannery dribbles right over to Cornelison. Samantha nearly threw it away. Daniels comes to it. Now Samantha on the right wing. She draws the foul from Todd.
That'll be Todd's second personal foul.
Free throws coming up for Samantha Cornelison. 17.3 to play in the half. And a 15-point Madison Central lead. Cornelison, free throw, short. Ball tipped around. Miller with the rebound. Central can add to the lead before the half comes to an end. Todd with it down the right sideline. Todd drives in. Tough shot. Got it blocked. And we've got a personal foul on Todd now. Talea just a little bit upset with herself, Tom, and that is a bad foul for the senior guard who has played so well in the first half. Now picks up her third personal foul.
Yeah, Coach Lovely going to send in Gretchen Hammett.
Richardson will shoot. The 1-on-1 bonus knocks down the first. 25-11. This is a big free throw. Try to just trim that lead down as much as you can before the half comes to an end. Free throw comes off. Hammett the rebound. 3 seconds to play. Strader won't get a shot off. Beerbaum fires it up, and it won't count as the first half comes to an end. And Samantha Burford will talk to Brad Lovely about the way his team played in the first half. They lead 25-11. And Samantha going to talk to the head coach of the Lady Indians.
All right, Coach, you guys had a great defense this first half. You basically stopped Samantha Cornelison for Madison Southern. Tell us your thoughts. Was that the game plan?
Well, yeah, it's the game plan. She's by far their best player. 17 a game. We're trying to take her out. We got to do a better job of taking better shots in a half-court set. We're playing really good pack-line defense. We got to continue to attack on offense. Ja'Cory has not scored. And if we can get her scoring, we're going to blow this game open. We're doing really well right now.
Are you worried about McKeithen at all when worrying about foul issues?
No, I'm not worried about either one. They're seniors. They've been through it all. I trust them to do right.
Are you changing the game plan at all? Anything for second half that we can expect?
Hopefully try to score more points than Southern. That's my game plan second half.
All right, good luck, Coach. All right, we'll take a 3-minute commercial break, and we'll be right back with all the halftime statistics right after this.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work done right the first time for an affordable price. That's Affordable Service Solutions. Call Brian at 779-0122 for all your heating and cooling needs, plus Tempstar units at an affordable price. That number again is 779-0122. And remember, Affordable Service Solutions is your local Tempstar dealer.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
We are back on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you, and Tom here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show at Bishop's. The variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit Bishop's Small Engine Repair on North Estill Avenue or at bishopsmallenginerepair.com to see all the latest brands available at Bishop's. And Tom, how about that first half for Madison Central? A stellar performance on both sides of the ball, but defense propelled them to a 14-point lead at the half.
Absolutely, and here's the thing. They have not allowed a regular field goal. They've allowed 2 3-pointers, but they've not allowed a regular field goal in this game through a half of play. How often have you seen that? You don't see that very often at all. So I don't know what they did this week to prepare for this game, but unbelievable the defense they're playing, and we talked about it in the pregame show that they were going to have to play a killer D. But my concern for Madison Central right now is foul trouble, and you got Talia Todd with 3 and McKeithen with 2, and I know Coach kind of shrugged the question off from Samantha there, but that's got to be a concern because your level of player goes down just a bit when those two go out of the game. Yeah, with Todd with 3 and McKeithen with 2, and he did a good job of bringing McKeithen in and out of the game to preserve her fouls, but then Todd picked up a bad one right there before the half came to an end.
Just one of those frustration fouls, but when you're a senior in this atmosphere, in this game, you can't let that moment get to you, and it did. And Todd picks up her third late there in the first half. Now, I will agree with Coach Lovely. They are seniors. They've been here before. You trust them, but do you trust the officials if they make one? I mean, it's just you put the game in the officials' hands to maybe take your player out of it. It could be an issue for Madison Central as they lead 25-11 at the end of the first half. Our first half stats served up by Gillum Sports Lounge. You can watch every single broadcast, every single game of the 44th District Tournament live at Gillum's in the Richmond Mall. Tonight, Macy Daniels leading the way for Madison Southern. She's got 8 points, 3 points for Allie Richardson. And that's it, folks, in the first half for the Lady Eagles. They shoot 2 of 13 from the field, 2 of 8 from the three-point line, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Only 11 points there in the first half. Tom, they had 11 points, 11 turnovers there in the first half. Huge disappointment for Madison Southern to come out and play that way whenever you're the favorite in this district tournament. You ask everybody. We knew it was going to be an intense atmosphere. We knew it was going to be the games would be close. But for Madison Southern to come out and play that way in the first half, you have to be disappointed if you're a Lady Eagle fan.
Well, here's what's going to happen at halftime. Coach Turley has already had his say. This is about as early as I've seen a team come out with 8 minutes to go here during the halftime. So both teams are coming out now. So both of these teams are anxious.
Yeah.
Both of these teams want to win this game. And I'm sure there's been some adjustments made here at the half.
Samantha Burford with Coach Turley.
All right, Coach. Obviously, it wasn't Samantha Cornelson's best first half. Tell us your thoughts, how Central stopped her defensively.
It wasn't our best first half team-wise, period. We had too many turnovers. We had 10 turnovers the first half. We got to take care of the basketball. We got to be stronger with it on this end, and we got to keep them off the boards.
Tell us how, in the locker room, what did you say to motivate this team and do a different second half?
Just coming down, buckling down, and playing our style of ball. And again, one possession at a time. We got attention to details.
All right, good luck, Coach. All right, back to Michael and Tom.
There you go, Tom. The thoughts of the coach, Allie Turley, as his team down by 14 at the half. And when I talked to Coach Turley last week, he was supremely confident in his team. But, again, this is a different atmosphere. It's a different kind of feel. The floor is laid out different. If you're not used to it, it can have an effect on you. As far as the first half stats go for Madison Central, Talia Todd was 4 of 7 from the field. She hit 1 3-pointer, 11 points total for Todd there in the first half. She tied herself the output of Madison Southern there in the first half. For Madison Central, they go 1 of 3 from McKeithen. She's got 4 points and 5 rebounds. 6 points for Bree Beerbaum. She was 2 of 2 from deep. 4 points for Eve Carter. And even though Madison Central has a 14-point lead, I'm sure Coach Lovely talking to his team about the foul situation and the turnovers. Even though they lead, Tom, by 14, they had 9 turnovers themselves. But again, the shooting woes and the turnovers for Madison Southern was the major key or the major talking point there in the first half. 11 turnovers for Madison Southern, only 11 points, and they shoot 15.4% from the field. You're not going to beat anybody shooting that percentage.
Yeah, you got to shoot the ball good. And coming into this game from the field, Southern 37.5% to Central's 34.7%. But I tell you what Central has done here tonight is they have stepped it up 5 times what people thought they would do, and they've got themselves in a great situation here. Really, if they play a possession at a time and don't do anything foolish, it's going to be tough for the Eagles to bounce their way back into this thing.
If Madison Southern wants to come back in this ball game, the third quarter has got to be theirs. They've got to win this third quarter by 8 or 9 points to make it a ball game going into the fourth. It's 25-11 at the half here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show. We will come back in 3 minutes on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
The Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
When you're in Estill County and get the hungries, be sure to eat at Estill's Finest. In the mood for the best barbecue, pulled pork, brisket, steaks, ribs, or burgers? Follow the smoke to the House of Q. And for the best pizza, pasta, or salad, head on down to the Steam Engine Pizza Pub. No matter what you're craving, remember Estill's Finest, Steam Engine Pizza Pub on Main Street, or for mouth-watering barbecue, it's House of Q on River Drive in Irvine.
Healthy smiles are confident smiles. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is offering a new patient special. X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride for only $99. They also have a $10 unit Botox special. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers their patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Is everybody buckled in? I want to make sure you're buckled in. You're more important. Oh, guys, you're important too. Remember, everyone's important, so buckle up to and from the ball game. Come on, let's go.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Tom, in the first half, it's a 14-point lead for Madison Central. These two teams met back on January the 16th. It was 45-43, Madison Southern winning that basketball game in a game that came down to the wire. We thought this one would come down to the wire as well, but in the first half it was all Madison Central.
Yeah, they've stepped their game up tonight. They're playing the best they've played all season long in this game tonight, and if they can do that the second half, they're going to roll in this one. Now for Madison Southern, they were at home when they got that 2-point victory. This is a neutral court. Whole different environment. But I have a lot of faith in that team. They've been a good team this year, 16 wins. They know how to win a basketball game. They're just going to have to go possession by possession, as the coach said, and we'll see what happens here.
There's a reason Samantha Cornelison averages over 17 points per game. She is that good. 0 for there in the first half. She will get it going eventually. You just hope for Madison Southern it's not too late for her to get it going.
Yeah, she's got to score. I mean, without her, Macy Daniels, she's approaching her season best tonight with 8 points. I think 12's her season best. So, Daniels is doing what she can do, but we need Corneliuson for the Eagles to step up and start scoring, and they might be able to pull it back close here. Try to get it within, maybe 4-6 points by the fourth quarter, and then who knows what will happen.
We'll see what happens, folks. The second half about to begin. We are live on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting, 106.7 The Pinnacle, WEKY, and WBONTV.com. Glad to have you tuned in here as the second half about to begin. You have been watching and listening to the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show. Bishop's the Power Outdoor Equipment headquarters here in Richmond. You can check out their entire inventory at bishopsmallenginerepair.com. Cornelison will inbound right in front of us. Samantha in there with Richardson, Sparks, Daniels, and Flannery, the starters for Madison Southern, as they try to wake up Tom here in the second half. They'll come into Richardson, back to Cornelison. Samantha going to work on Carter. Cornelison dribbles around, now backs it down the left wing. Back to Cornelison on the left wing. They go inside to Richardson. Back to Cornelison. Samantha drives baseline. Back to Alley. Well, two-man game. Richardson off the glass, puts it in. That's how you get it going. A good start to the third quarter, and now the 2-2-1 pressure being applied. McKeithen down the left sideline. Jakari all the way up. Too hard. Rebound to Sparks. Sparks will give it over to Flannery as the point guard will bring it up for Southern as she holds up two fingers like the Texas Longhorn style and calls out the play. Cornelson's got it. Screened by Richardson. Samantha out to Sparks. Three-pointer on the way. Too hard. Fight for the rebound, and it's hauled in by Richardson. Out to Cornelison. Three-pointer. In and out. Nothing going down for Samantha as it'll go out of bounds. Back over to Madison Central, but you cannot stop shooting. If you're Samantha Cornelison, you have got to keep firing it up there.
It's going to fall. I mean, you look at her percentages, it will fall. It's just, like we said before, it's a different gym.
Stolen away by Richardson. Pressure getting to Madison Central on that possession. Flannery down the floor. They call out the offense. 12-point deficit. Sparks over to Daniels. Daniels back to Cornelison. Three-pointer. In and out again. And Richardson battling for the rebound. Offensive board. Alley, no good. Cornelison underneath there, and her and Beerbaum tied up underneath. And it'll be possession arrow over to Madison Central. If you're Madison Central, Tom, what you cannot do is be complacent with your lead. You want to keep attacking like they did in the first half. That helped them build that 14-point advantage.
Yeah, that basket by Richardson of Southern, that was the first 2-point basket of the game for the Eagles.
Thrown across the floor over this way to Beerbaum. Now you've got Todd with it. Talea Todd, the senior guard, with 3 personal fouls there in the first half, but she led everybody in scoring with 11 points. Across the way over to Carter. Central getting a little stagnant on offense, Tom.
But they're in no hurry now. They got a lead.
Carter backs it out to Beerbaum on the right wing. Back to Carter. Looking inside to Jakari. Carter will go over to Todd on the right wing. Daniels staring down the offensive player. That's Talea Todd. Todd calls for a screen. Drives inside. And they got an offensive foul called. That is the 4th on Talea Todd. And Coach Lovely said he trusted his team. He trusted his seniors. Todd picking up her 4th foul. That is a huge moment in this basketball game.
Yeah, they're going to bring Strader in for Todd. And she's disappointed over on the bench. She can tell, she knows what happened there. She just was a little out of control, and great defense there by the Eagles.
Cornelison looking inside. Samantha going to cross it over. Bounce it out to Sparks. Now over to Daniels on the left wing. Macy Daniels backing her way down. Forces up the shot. Won't go. McKeithen the rebound. And Jakari's looking down the floor on the attack. Jakari McKeithen is fouled by Flannery. 25-13, 5:15 to play in the third quarter. Madison Central with a 12-point lead, but they have yet to score here in this half, but nearly 3 minutes into the third quarter.
Second foul on Flannery. So Flannery, Corneliuson, and Daniels all with 2 fouls apiece now.
Carter's got it. Cornelison matched up with the young guard for Madison Central. Coach Lovely's team very well prepared coming into the ball game. A near steal. Now Daniels comes to it. Stolen away by Madison Southern, and they can cut into the lead once again. Flannery over to Sparks, to Daniels. Now over to Cornelison. Samantha looking around. Now dribbles it up to Daniels on the top of the key. Over to Sparks on the right wing. Sparks pump fakes, and Thomas Samantha fires it up. 3 is good. Let's see if that can get her going. That trims the lead down to 9.
Well, she had an open 3 on the left wing and didn't take it. Hesitated. That time she just let it fly, and it was nothing but the bottom of the net.
Carter slowing it down for Madison Central. They've been outscored 5-0 here in the third quarter, halfway through the period. And a reach-in foul called against Cornelison. And Tom, for Madison Southern, I was getting ready to say it looked like everybody was afraid to shoot. They didn't want to be the one to miss the next shot. and have Madison Central come back down the floor and add to that lead. But Cornelison felt the pressure, stepped into an open shot, took it, and make it. Is that her third foul?
That's her
third personal. Now she's got to deal with the foul trouble. Carter comes into Beerbaum. Beerbaum on the left wing, out to Strader. The youth and inexperience has not come into play yet for Madison Central. Carter's got it at the top of the key. Called out the offense. Carter dribbles over to Hammett. Hammett, stream from McKeithen, drives in, out to Beerbaum. Three-pointer, too hard this time, and the rebound stolen away by Carter. Her and Cornelison battling for it. If that's on Cornelison, that's her fourth. And let's see who they're going to call it on. If that's on Samantha Cornelison, and it is, that is her fourth personal foul. So now Cornelison has 4, and Todd has 4, the top 2 scorers for each team.
Ouch.
And after she finally broke the seal of the basket, Tom, she picks up her 4th foul. Madison Central with the TO. We'll keep it right here, 25-16. Folks, don't forget, you can watch every single game of the 44th District Tournament live at Gillum Sports Lounge. 3 TVs. You can go over to Gillum's, fire it up, and order you a pizza, order you some mozzarella moons, the pork chop, the barbecue cheeseburger, everything you'd want over at Gillum Sports Lounge. And you can watch all the exciting coverage that we've got for you of the 44th District Tournament live at Gillum's each game. You're from here at WBONTV.com. EKU is the host of the 44th District Tournament. This year, Madison Central is the host school, hosting it here at EKU. And with 3:44 to play in the third, they have a 9-point lead. But, Tom, they have yet to score here in this quarter.
Yeah, the Eagles are doing what they've got to do to try to chip their way back into this thing, make it a ball game.
Carter with it over to Hammett. Hammett back to Carter. E-step in there on her. Carter dribbles in, now backs it out. Who is going to be the person to step up and score for either team? Turned over by Central again. Now it's Daniels, and she traveled with it. Again, without the 2 top scorers, without the 2 top ball handlers in there for each team, this could get ugly in the next 3:24. As you got a lot of youth and inexperience in there, Tom, and with Cornelison, she's really good at getting her own shot. Who is going to be able to do that for Madison Southern now?
Well, I think Daniels ought to keep chucking it from the cheap seats. I mean, she's hit nothing but the bottom of the net twice already in this game. And
Carter forces up the shot. Daniels got the rejection on the other end and taken away by Parks. Parks on the attack, drives in and misses the layup. And the rebound goes to Miller. Make that McKeithen, McKeithen on the rebound. Now she's going the other way. Jakari steps into a jump shot and knocks it down. 2-pointer, it's 27-16. That is the first points of the second half for Madison Central. Daniels, 3, good!
Yeah, you got to do it.
That's a big answer for Macy Daniels and the Lady Eagles as they cut the lead down to 8. Now Beerbaum with it. Over to Carter. Up the floor they go to McKeithen. And she waits for Eve Carter to come to it. Carter sets the offense up. 2:20 to play in the third quarter. An 8-point lead for Madison Central. Carter gets around the defense. Out to Strader. Strader throws it up top to Hammett.
Whoa.
Hammett pump fakes, drives in, pass deflected, stolen away. Ball's loose. Flannery's got it. Now Carter takes it away from her. Carter into McKeithen. Jakari jumper good. Back to a double-digit lead. 29-19 under 2 to play in the third quarter. Flannery with it up top. Swing it around to E-step. She tries a 3. It's knocked down. Reese E-step with the huge 3. And the lead down to 7, Tom. Minute 40 to play in the third quarter.
I'm loving it.
Strader back over to Carter. Carter slows it down as Coach Lovely talking to his team and trying to settle them down. Flannery all over Eve Carter. Carter over to Schrader on the right wing. Schrader around Parks. Out to Beerbaum. 3-pointer on the way. Too hard. Ball into the hands of Parks. And Lacey Parks will give it off to Flannery.
Big possession here for the Eagles. with 1:08 to go in the third quarter.
We talked about it, Tom. They want to cut it down to 6 or 7, maybe even below that going into the fourth quarter. They've got a shot here. Richardson off the glass. Can't finish. McKeithen the rebound. Under 1 minute to play in the third quarter. McKeithen outlets to Hammett. Hammett double teamed. Spins around. Flannery to steal. Morgan Flannery will lay it up and in, and it's a 5-point Madison Central lead. Timeout, Lady Eagles. 29-24, a full timeout. We will take it with them and come back on the Pinnacle, WEKY, and on WBONTV.com.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's branch offices or visit cvnb.com and find the right personal vehicle or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, local banking with big-time advantages. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
43.8 to play in the third quarter, and Madison Southern has battled their way back, Tom, to down by just 5 points. Schrader will inbound. She comes into Carter. Quick double team by Southern. Now Hammett to McKeithen. And McKeithen tried to hit Miller with it. The ball went out of bounds as Miller and Flannery hit the deck hard. And the basketball will go over to Madison Southern, Tom. They can cut it to 3 or 2 with the 3 on this possession.
Miller tripped. There was no contact. And then Flannery was looking at the ball and just fell over top of her. There was no foul on that play.
Parks with it for Southern. Over to E-Step. Now Sparks has it. Sparks out to Parks. Lacey goes back to Sparks. Sparks drives in, then a reach-in foul called against Madison Central. That is going to be the second team foul against the Lady Indians. They lead 29-24, 29, make it 19 seconds to play in the third quarter.
I think that's going to be the second foul on Strader.
Sparks is the inbounder. 19.1 to play in the third. Sparks comes into Richardson, and they try to give it back to Sparks, but it goes off her foot.
Well, a good defense there. Reach in, just touched the ball, tapped it off the foot, and back to the Indians it goes.
10 seconds to play in the third. We're coming down the stretch of the third quarter. Miller's got it, and she traveled with it. Turnover. Madison Southern had 11 turnovers at the end of the first half. Madison Central with 9. Now Madison Southern with 13, but Madison Central, Tom, with 16. They have had 7 turnovers here in this quarter. Flannery, three-pointer at the buzzer. In and out, and the third quarter comes to an end. Madison Central hanging on for dear life. They lead 29-24 after 3. We will come back, folks, for the fourth quarter. You do not want to miss the ending of this game. It's the first game of the 44th District Tournament, and we are coming back in 1 minute on the stations of Falling for Broadcasting on WBONTV.com.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work done right the first time for an affordable price. That's Affordable Service Solutions. Call Brian at 779-0122 for all your heating and cooling needs, plus Tempstar units at an affordable price. That number again is 779-0122. 888-222. And remember, Affordable Service Solutions is your local Tempstar dealer.
Sparks to inbound right in front of us, Tom, as the fourth quarter begins. And Madison Central with 8 turnovers there in that third quarter to allow Southern to get back in the basketball game. But again, foul trouble for each top scorer. Cornelison and Todd with 4 fouls apiece. They go inside to Richardson, and Alley tripped up, no foul. There's a whistle as the push comes in from behind. And Coach Lovely can't believe it as they call it on number 3. Well, they call it on McKeithen.
Yeah, her third.
That's the third on Jakari. So she's got 3. Todd's got 4. Inbounds to Daniels, and Macy lays it in. Lead is down to just 3. 29-26, 7:37 to play in the fourth quarter. Just underway here in the final period in the first round of the 44th District Tournament. Here's McKeithen, got away with the travel. Now Carter's got it as Coach Lovely pounds his hands together to say a stack offense. They'll set the play up as Carter dribbles left. Now Miller's got it. He's got to get the ball inside to McKeithen here a couple of times in the fourth quarter if you want to try to build this lead back up. They hit Strader in the corner. Strader is going to draw a foul on Flannery. I thought she might have been called for a double dribble there, Tom.
Yeah.
Strader will inbound. In there with Carter, McKeithen, Beerbaum, and Miller.
That's 3 on Flannery now.
Strader comes into Beerbaum. Lacey Parks, good defense. The former Lady Indian who transferred early in the season. She didn't play for Madison Central. Transferred over to Southern. She was a player that got some playing time last year. Would have been a big piece, but wanted to try new things. Went over to Madison Southern and is getting some big minutes here in the first round of the district tournament against her former team. Carter backs it up. Now goes inside to McKeithen. Jakari backing her way down off the glass, and that is a tough shot from the senior who just scored her 1,000th point a couple of weeks ago. 31-26, lead back to 5, and that could be a big basket in this ball game. Sparks up top to Daniels. Macy to Sparks, three-pointer on the way, and it is right down the middle. 31-29, Madison Southern with a breath of life here in the fourth quarter, down by just 2 with 6:15 to play.
It's gut check time defense for the Eagles. They have really got to step it up now.
And the question for both coaches, how long do you go with your top scorer on the bench? Carter draws the foul from Richardson, and Eve Carter, the freshman guard, will shoot 2 free throws.
Richardson's first foul, Michael. One of the tallest players out there, too.
Big free throws coming up for Eve Carter. Has played very well tonight for Madison Central, but misses the first free throw. Carter, only 4 points, but she's handled the ball well. She's attacked when she needed to attack. And one more free throw coming up for Eve. It's up, rattles out, rebound to Richardson, and Southern can tie or take the lead on this possession as we cross over the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Right back in this ball game, Tom.
Oh, man.
And I think the most impressive thing is they're doing it with their leading scorer on the bench with 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Richardson's got it on McKeithen. Out to Sparks. Sparks wanted the three-pointer, didn't take it. They go back over to Richardson now. Alley hands it off to Flannery. Now over to Sparks. Sparks, what a pass. Richardson couldn't handle it, and it will go out of bounds as Allie Richardson was wide open underneath. Sparks saw her, but Allie just, I think she was ready to shoot before she caught the ball.
Yeah, yeah, rifled. That pass was rifled over there, too.
Carter to Beerbaum as they try to beat the pressure from Southern. Passed up to McKeithen, and Jakari will give it back to Carter. 31-29, 5:10 to play. Carter gets inside, floater no good, and Richardson there to claim the rebound. 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Flannery over to Daniels. Daniels dribbles in, backs her way down, now finds Flannery on the left wing. Tough pass inside. Now Sparks, top of the key three. Too hard this time. McKeithen had the rebound, but a whistle and a foul, and I believe it's going to be against Morgan Flannery, which will be her fourth.
Yeah, here comes Talia Todd now back into the game.
Todd with the 4 personals. And Cornelison back in for Southern.
All right, checkmate. Here we go.
The 2 top scorers both check back in with 4:48 to play in the fourth. And Flannery checks out. She's also got 4 fouls. Carter up to McKeithen. Jakora gives it back to Carter as Coach Lovely calls out a diamond. He holds up his hands into a diamond formation to call out the offense. Inside to McKeithen. Bounce pass to Hammett. Hammett double teamed and a reach-in foul called against Madison Southern.
Yeah.
It'll be the 1-on-1 bonus the rest of the way for Madison Central, and Hammett will shoot the bonus here. And I like what Coach Lovely is doing, Tom. He brings Schrader back in for Todd so she doesn't play defense and pick up a cheap foul to foul her out of the ball game.
Right. They could do that the rest of the game, too.
Hammett misses the front end, and Southern grabs the board. Cornelison is back in there. Only 3 points for Samantha Cornelison. See if she gets going here late in the fourth quarter, averaging 17.7 points per game. But the defense of Central has been all over her tonight. Parks over to Daniels in the right corner. Daniels dribbles in, back to Sparks. Now back to Daniels in the corner they go. 3-pointer is good, and Southern takes a 1-point lead, 32-31. Carter to Strader, 3:49 to play, and a travel is called against Madison Central. Turned right back over to Madison Southern, and Coach Turley trying to calm his girls down as they are fired up. He had to tell them to sit back down, Tom.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call that travel. She takes that little hesitation move when she starts to change direction, and they called it that time.
Daniels gets inside, and she will shoot 2. How about the ball game for Macy Daniels, Tom? She kept them in it there in the first half, and here in the second half had a huge 3-pointer to give them the lead, and now 2 free throws coming up for Macy Daniels.
It is a season high for her now. She's got a total of 16 points in this one.
First free throw is good. Macy Daniels, 17 points, 4 of 5 from the 3-point line, 3 of 3 from the free throw line to go along with 2 rebounds and 2 assists.
Yeah, she had 14 against Danville in the regular season. That was her season high, but she's surpassed that tonight here in the sectional.
That free throw comes off. Allie Richardson grabs the rebound, but the jump ball will give it back over to Madison Central, who now trails Tom by 2 points. And the Lady Indians have only scored 6 points here in the second half.
Sectional district, same thing.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
Here's Beerbaum over to McKeithen. Jakari will dribble on the sideline and draw the foul. And McKeithen will shoot the 1-on-1 bonus. Jakari tonight, 10 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line. And I told you, Tom, she's a walking double-double, 10 points, 9 rebounds.
Yeah. Daniels picks up her 3rd personal foul.
Skylar Sparks out, Morgan Flannery in. Flannery, Parks, Cornelison in there with Richardson and Macy Daniels. Jakari makes the first free throw. This one can tie it up. 3:24 to play in the fourth quarter. And these two teams battled it out to a 2-point win for Madison Southern on January the 16th. Free throw somehow finds a way to fall off the rim, and Southern can add to a 1-point lead. 3:18 to play in the fourth. Cornelison inside to Richardson. Back to Cornelison. 3-pointer coming off. Rebound chased down by Allie Richardson, and Todd sneaks in, throws it off of Daniels. Madison Central basketball, and they trail 33-32, 3:06 to play in the fourth quarter. That was a close call, Tom. Glad I didn't have to make it.
I'll be watching that on the replay.
Carter over to Beerbaum. Beerbaum back to Carter. 2:54 to play, under 3 minutes to play in the first round of the 44th District Tournament. Tonight, you win or you go home.
Yeah, there's no postseason after tonight if you lose.
McKeithen draws the foul on Richardson, and Tom, we're starting to see it. Coach Lovely going inside to his post player, letting his senior try to take over late in this ball game. And McKeithen will shoot 2 on the shooting foul. First one up, in and out. Jakari has missed her last 2 free throws, both of which would have tied this game at 33. 2:41 to play. McKeithen puts it up and in, and we're tied at 33. Full timeout, Madison Central. 2:41 to play, folks. If you're watching, you can't go anywhere. If you're listening, keep it on that dial. Back in 1 minute on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Host Michael Watkins here with you on 106.7 The Pinnacle. Also live on Y92.5 WEKY. And on WBONTV.com as we come down to the final stage of the fourth quarter, Tom. This game reminiscent of the first meeting between these 2 teams.
Oh, absolutely. You got to love it. Cross-county rivalry, and they're taking it to the wire.
Richardson's got it over to Parks. You know Parks would love to hit a big shot in this game. Cornelison fires it up off the front of the rim. Carter deflects it over to McKeithen, and Talia Todd will come get it from her. Todd in a hurry down the left sideline. Crosses over on Parks. Todd drives in off the glass too hard. McKeithen and Richardson battling for it, and Parks grabs the rebound.
Crunch time now, baby. 2 minutes.
Flannery over to Parks. Now up top to Daniels. Daniels on the right wing. Flannery's got it. They go inside to Daniels. She spins around off the glass. No good. And Hammett grabs the rebound. And Todd had it deflected. If that's going to be on Flannery, that'll be her 5th. I believe they're going to call it. Let's see. They call it on number 24. That's Morgan Flannery. That's her 5th and final foul. So Sparks will check in for her. Morgan Flannery fouls out. 1:46 to play in the fourth quarter, Tom.
Yeah, she ends the game with 2 points. But she's been hustling out there.
Yeah. Todd will shoot 2 big free throws. First one hits every part of the rim and digs down. Minute 46 to play. Talia Todd with 1 more. It's up and good. 35-33. Samantha Cornelison will bring it up for Madison Southern. Her team down by 2. Cornelison over on the right wing at Sparks. Sparks gets a screen from Daniels. Over to Cornelison. Cornelison looking inside. Now drives inside, and a foul called against Madison Central. It's only the 5th team foul against Madison Central, as Estep will check in for Parks. A lot of length out there for Southern right now with Daniels and Estep and Richardson and Sparks. Along with Cornelison. They come in to Daniels. Macy, nice move, and puts it in. The up and under got her free, and she ties it up at 35, a minute 20 to play in the fourth quarter.
Guess who showed up tonight?
Macy Daniels, 17 big points, a season high.
19 now.
19 yes. Points for Daniels. Todd drives in, and she draws a foul. Talea went flailing her body up in the air, Tom, to kind of sail the foul. Good job. That's a senior move right there to make sure the official blew the whistle.
Macy Daniels, foul number 4.
Already you lose Flannery. Now Daniels along with Cornelison with 4 fouls, and Todd calmly sinks another free throw. 36-35, 1:03 to play.
14 points now for Todd.
Second free throw is also good, 37-35. Todd had 11 in the first half, and all 4 of her points here in the second half have come the last 2 times down the floor for Madison Central. Cornelison over to the right side at Sparks. Sparks dribbles in and draws a foul on Hammett. Now the question is she shooting 2 free throws or not? We'll see if they call it in the act of shooting. It's on number 22, Hammett, and it is free throws coming up for Skylar Sparks. First one is up and in and out. Sparks will shoot the next free throw. Her team down by 2. It's on its way, and it's a 1-point lead for Madison Central. 37-36. Full timeout. Lady Eagles will come right back on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guarantee Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guarantee Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
37-36. Madison Central with a 1-point lead in the basketball. 49.6 to play. Pressure going to be applied here by Madison Southern. Estep, Daniels, Cornelison, Richardson, and Sparks in the game for Madison Southern. Beerbaum is the inbounder. Bree comes in to Todd. Daniels will match up with Talea. Daniels with 4 fouls. Cornelison with 4 fouls. Todd has the basketball. She's got 4 fouls. They double team her. Todd gets around the defense and dribbles it out. Got to start to foul now if you're Madison Southern. And Daniels is the one that reaches in. That's her 5th.
Yeah, didn't need to do it that way.
That is the 5th foul on Macy Daniels, and she fouls out of the ball game. That is huge for Madison Southern, as Daniels leading the way tonight with 19 points, and she has knocked down 4 3-pointers, Tom.
Yeah.
And if Todd knocks down both of these free throws, a 3-pointer is what you need for Madison Southern. First one on the way, in and out. Talea had knocked down 4 straight this quarter before missing the front end there. One more free throw coming, a chance to make it a 38-36 lead for Madison Central. Todd goes through her routine, a free throw. Makes it a 2-point lead for the Lady Indians. 30 seconds to play in the fourth.
7 of 10 from the free throw line for Todd.
Samantha drives in. Off the glass, can't get it to go. McKeithen the rebound, and Jakari is fouled. And now Richardson and her exchanging some pleasantries, and Talia Todd walks over to calm down her senior counterpart. Now the officials getting together. McKeithen didn't like the way she was fouled by Richardson. Didn't see anything there, Tom, other than just a hard foul late in the game. Cornelison now 1 of 10 from the field. As she got inside, Tom, got a good look, but just couldn't get it to fall. And now Jakari steps up at the free throw line, where she is 4 of 6 during the game tonight. McKeithen's first is good. It's a 3-point Madison Central lead. Trying to knock off the defending 44th district champion here in the first round. One more free throw coming up for McKeithen. It's on its way, comes off. 18 seconds to play. Cornelison will bring it up. Samantha crosses over, lost the handle, gets it back. Cornelison gets a screen. Over to Estep. Estep drives in, didn't realize how much time was left, and Madison Central is going to hold on for the win. 2 seconds to play. Estep, not realizing the score and the time, drives inside and tries to attempt a 2-pointer, Tom, when you had to have 3 on that possession after the clock had gotten down so low. Madison Central calls a timeout. 39-36. We'll take it with them and come right back in 1 minute on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work.
I want to interrupt the commercial there to make sure we get all the action back to you here on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBON-TV. 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. If Central knocks down one of these free throws, it's ball game, Tom.
Yeah, I think so, unless something miraculous happens.
Now Southern wants to call a timeout. Going to try to ice the youngster, Hammett. Gretchen Hammett has not attempted a shot tonight. No free throws, no field goals attempted for Hammett. 39-36, 30-second timeout. It was a 14-point lead for Madison Central at the end of the first quarter, or at the end of the first half, excuse me. Southern battled their way back and has made a game out of it, Tom. But Central now with a 3-point lead and a chance to ice it at the free throw line with 2 seconds to play in the fourth quarter.
I got Hammett missing one front end of a 1-and-1 in the third quarter, but she has not shot anything on the season from the free throw line at all.
So here we go, Hammett. The youngster puts it up, in and out. Southern with life. They have to fire up basically what would be a half-court heave. If she knocks this one down, it's ball game. Tons of pressure on Gretchen Hammett. Free throw up. 4 points. Southern will inbound. 4-point lead for Central. They come into Cornelison. Samantha fires it up. Shot comes off, and Madison Central knocks off the defending champion Madison Southern. 40-36, your final score. Lady Indians get revenge on the earlier game this season. They get revenge on the district championship game last year. And Madison Central will find themselves in the district championship game once again as they will await the winner of Berea and Model. Tom, what a ball game, what a finish, as Lady Indians hold on for the victory.
Exciting game. You can't ask for anything more exciting. It looked like it wasn't going to be that way early on, but Southern a great job of coming back to make it a ball game.
A lot of credit going out to these two coaches. For Madison Southern, you fall behind by 14 points. To battle back the way you did and take a lead in the fourth quarter, but you also have to give credit to Madison Central. You fall behind, but yet somehow find a way to come back and win the basketball game. Final score of 40-36. Donald Foster is over there. He's going to see if Coach Lovely will come on and talk to me after he talks to his team. But the Lady Indians are heading back to the 44th District Championship game on Friday night as they win by the final score of 40-36. We will take a commercial break and come back in 3 minutes to wrap it up. As your final score, once again, Madison Central 40, Madison Southern 36. Back in 3 minutes on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat-screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.